Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV Current. First, the headlines. Akume to Nigerians. Trust the process. We are working to ease pain. Serap sues CBN over directive to banks and customers' social media. Ogun student beats teacher who stopped them from cheating. On sport, Australian defender Grant expects an open game against Super Falcons of Nigeria. I am Morire Rabila Lawal. The news shortly. Judge Akume, Secretary General to the Government of the Federation, says President Bola Tinubu is committed to fulfilling his promise of improving the lives of Nigerians. In a series of tweets on Saturday, Akume ruled out actions that the Tinubu administration is taking to fulfill the All Progressive Congress APC manifesto. Some of the plans the SGF said it's to stabilize the soaring price of petrol in the country. In his inaugural speech as president on May 29, Tinubu announced the removal of petrol subsidy, which immediately led to a hike in the pump price of the product across the country. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPC Limited, which also increased the price of petrol at its retail outlet, said the change was due to market forces. The cable information had reported that the transport cost soared by over 100% in the wake of the president's speech. Speaking on the situation, Akume said Tinubu's vision to restore the country has been in the works for decades and that the president is addressing the solution. He asked citizens to be patient while the government unveils a plan to improve the country's economy. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, is the target of a lawsuit brought by Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project, Serap, over the failure to delete the patently unlawful provisions in the Central Bank of Nigeria customer due diligence regarding and regulations directing banks to obtain information on customers' social media handles for the purpose of identification. The CBN had issued a circular last month ordering banks and other financial institutions to execute and adhere to the CBN regulations required restrictions on client social media handles. In the suit number FHC/L/CS/1410/2023 filed last Friday at the Federal High Court in Lagos, Serap is seeking an order of mandamus to direct and compel the Central Bank of Nigeria to withdraw its directive dated 20 June 2023 to banks and all other official institutions to obtain information from customers' social media handles. The suit filed on behalf of Serap by its lawyer, Kolawole Oluwadari, and Ms. Blessing Oguchi, read in part, obtaining information on customers' social media handles or addresses as means of identification is more intrusive than necessary. A gang of 10 senior secondary school students in Ogun State reportedly waylaid and assaulted a teacher, Kolawole Shonuga, who stopped one of them from cheating during an examination in the school. Information learned that the incident occurred on Tuesday at Isombi Comprehensive High School in Lishon-Remo, Ikenne local government area of the state. Correspondent Gaga Shonuga was invigilating the unified examination for the SS1 arts class students. Caught one Ashimi Adebanjo, 18 years, cheating and seized his paper. After school hours, the student ganged up with the peers, waylaid the teacher and beat him up at the school's gate, witness told correspondent. One of them, Kazim Adelaja, allegedly hit a stick on Shonuga's head, while others were beating him. Correspondent also gathered that the police personnel from the Remo division later pounced on the student and arrested about 10 of them. The police spokesman, Omotola Odutola, confirmed the incident, saying Shonuga had made a formal report on the alleged assault at Remo Police Division. Police in Ogun on Saturday confirmed the death of 6 friends after taking alcohol in their friend's house in Ogbogo, Ijebu Northeast local government area of the state. Information learned that the incident occurred on Tuesday at a drinking joint where the 7 friends reportedly gathered to have a nice time. The source said that the deceased and suspect had serious altercation at the joint but later resolved their matter. It was further learned that the suspect offered to donate a bottle of drink to affirm their reconciliation. According to the source, all those that had the drink died, except the 7th person that allegedly served the drink from his house. His was said not to have partook of it. The source said that some hours after they had dispersed, news filtered into the town that 2 of them had died, while 4 others were hospitalized. It also said the 4 died following day. The suspect was reported to have fled the area in the wake of the incident. The command's police public relations officer, Omolola Odutola, confirmed the incidents. She said, I just confirmed that something like that occurred, but the families said they were not pressing charges and preferred to bury their dead. Finally, sports. Australia defender Charlie Grant says they expect Super Falcons to play an attacking football in their next Group B game at the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. The Matildas were made to work hard for their 1-0 victory against debuting Republic of Ireland on Thursday. The Irish defended deep in the encounter, making things difficult for the co-host. Grant is however expecting a different approach from the Super Falcons. It will probably be a bit more of an opening game on Thursday because Ireland do sit in a block and Nigeria do like to press high, Grant told a press conference. So the game against Nigeria might even give Mary Fowler and Caitlin Ford more of an opportunity to shine even more. The message is we have just stood out that and Kate and Mary played a really important role against Ireland. Of course, we want Sam out there, but she's just gonna give a lot of energy to those girls that are playing our role. With our sports news, we end the national news from BGI TV current. Before we go, some headlines. Akume to Nigerians, trust the process. We are working to ease the pains. Serap sues CBN over directive to bans on customers' social media handles. On sports, Australia defender Grant expects an open game against the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I am Moriri Rabila Lawa. Good afternoon.